Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another Katie Does Commentary. This is take two. I basically tried to pause because I had to deal with sound. It's starting to get, oh my god, it's starting to get freaking hot. So I figured I would record this before it got hotter up in this bitch. Anyways, yes, we're back and we're doing the Patty Duke show. We're not doing the pilot, but if you must know about the premise of this show, so basically what it is that it stars, obviously, Patty Duke. It's about two identical cousins, yes. So, hold on one second, we'll get into that idea in a second. But, so one lives in, so Kathy Lane, who lives in Europe. So, okay, apparently she was originally supposed to be Scottish, but she did the accent and then they couldn't really understand her. So then she was just known to be from Europe. So her accent is kind of just like, I don't know, it comes across just kind of like proper, I don't know, like, it's almost like a transatlantic accent at times. It's not even really like, it's not Scottish, and it's kind of, I guess you could say maybe it's teetering on English, but nobody really knows anymore. But so she comes and she's from Europe originally. Her dad is a foreign correspondent for a newspaper, The Chronicle, and she moves to, I think it's Brooklyn Heights, so New York, and lives with her cousin and their family. So Patty is the American one, and they look identical. So basically, how they explain the two look identical is that both of their fathers are identical twins. Now, I did look up, so if you look up, you can even look up, like, if you look up identical twins, the first thing that it, like, will autofill in is identical cousins. It'll say identical cousins show, and it says, obviously, the Patty Duke show. And someone said, is it possible to have a cousin look identical to you? And apparently it is only if you have both sets of parents are identical twins, meaning you have identical twin mothers, so like they're sisters, and they get with, identical twin brothers. So it is possible. It's just, I don't, it's not genetically possible, but we're not supposed to really, in this show, because they have different mothers. The mom doesn't have an identical twin sister, so yeah. But it's a show, and it's make-believe, like, whatever. But yeah, it's Patty Duke in both shows. She didn't have a twin in real life. But yeah, it's a fun show. This is episode 6. This is the Slumber Party. I haven't seen this one. I can't speak for some reason. And we're going to hit play in a 3, 2, 1. It's on YouTube, by the way. Every single episode. 30? Swinging. She's so sweet. Yep. A cookout. Meaning they would just have the parents cook and they would watch and then they would eat it. I'll drop kick you in the next week. Aw. He's a cute dog. His name is Tiger. How could 30 sandwiches not be enough for 8 people? Like, are you gonna eat all night? Like, I have an appetite, but I don't need, let's see, what's the math on that? If there's 40, it'd be 5 for each kid. Now, let's see. I guess almost 4 per each kid. He's hiding. Patrick Arnold. Personally killing. Patty Duke only grew to be like 5 feet tall. She's always been tiny, so it's like he's not even that much smaller than her. There it goes. There it is. They're coming. It's just a cute show. Okay, so a little bit of backstory. They had basically they were like, okay, ABC wants to give Patty Duke her own show. All they knew that at first was that it was called The Patty Duke Show. She spent, I think, like a week or so, I can't remember. Imagine, like, I'm sorry. But anyway, so she spent a week with, I think it was like the writer, like the showrunner, show creator. Whoa, girls, you crazy up in this. Huh? Boys? Oh, sure. She's like, aw, Kathy, she's so sweet. She's like, what? I'm in my night clothes. Richard's kind of dorky. That's Patty's boyfriend. So she spent like a week just to see like what the show would be about, and so he decided to make 2 characters, the identical twin cousins, because of like the 2 different sides of Patty Duke. And then later on in the 1980s, she was in fact diagnosed with bipolar disorder. So it's like, so what I'm guessing is it's like, what is that? A tape recorder? But yeah, so I'm guessing it's like her 2 sides of like, oh, like, quiet, intelligent, reserved, and then the wild child, of the Americana 60s. She looks like she's 20, in her 20s. Ballers. She's like seriously in her 20s. Like, am I that? Everybody else looks, from what I've seen, looks like they're in their age group. Why does it doesn't need to keep cutting to the tape recorder. Like, we know it's running. That's the only critique I'll give the Patty Duke show for this episode. Okay, so I I wonder how they, like, I mean, they probably had a stand-in for certain when they had to share a frame. Or for sure when, back when, back when we, in real life, they did sleep in the same bed, but yet on television, oh, that's a no-no. Like, mother and father did not sleep in separate twin beds. Come the fuck on, dude. Television. Of course not. I don't even know what I was saying earlier. Oh, everything, yeah. She's like, I was once that age, I know. You'll miss it. In a few years? Oh, back in the day, you probably were like a spinster by like, I don't know. If you were 24 not married. Dude, if you have a slumber party, I've never been to one where it's like, oh, we stayed up all night. I wouldn't make it to all night. If I did an all-nighter, I was like, wait. I was like, oh, they're leaving now in the morning. Human beings. The orgy. Aw. See, she's so cute. Bony men? What? Is that an adult film? 13 boning or bony? It's the 1960s. They wouldn't say boning, I don't think. Notes? Oh my god. Was it blackmail? Ah, ah! Brother Rat. What is he planning on doing? Just blackmailing? Like, what is the angle? He's like, I'm gonna be at your slumber party. He's escaped, sure. Couldn't have gone very far. He's like, I didn't listen and I recorded what you said, and then I listened to that. Ah! It'll be played at my funeral. Like, that's not even, like, that embarrassing, but I don't know. Maybe I just don't get it. That's just me. Because you wouldn't let me be involved. He just got that, right? Really did? I'll never be older than you. Yeah, it's like when you're a younger sibling, when you have like an age gap of like, I don't know, 2, 3, 4, whatever years, you'll never be older than them. Yep, blackmail. Ah, I wonder. Doesn't she have a man? Someone commented, I love watching slumber parties. They have slumber parties back in the day. Like 3 laughing, crying emojis. Someone had plenty of slumber parties in the 60s, never had sandwiches. They dry out too fast. Get the hot meals. Yeah. His name is Ross. His name is Ross the Rat. Ross is in the Rat Pack. Uh, I just like the way he looks, and I want to kiss his lips. Oh, to be 30. I've been to a movie by myself before. I saw a Star Wars movie by myself. It wasn't bad. Ah, sure. Or something. I don't know my story, Dad. I just don't know. Ah. He'll do things to you, but not for you. Good idea. What is in there? What was even in there? Like dishware? I like how like the art on the wall is like now stuff hanging on the walls all like off to the side. Yeah, way to make it obvious. You don't need to throw everything out when you're searching for something. His room wasn't even dirty. And then she made it dirty. He goes, you're cleaning his room. I'm like, his room is clean. Ooh. Blackmail. Ah. My face clean. So. Oh my god. Ah. In your case, no. Parents know their children. She loves me like a brother, that's all. A little brother. He's like, I will. I'm glad. Oh, God. What does it say on her apron? Or is that her Her skirt. You may leave. Yeah, right. The parents would be like, turn it on. Oh, my God. Honestly, like, that's not even good blackmail. Saying you think someone's... I mean, if you have a boyfriend, yeah, but, like, for Kathy, all she said was something kind of bad about the teacher, I guess. Really? Why would he care about that? Oh, she's precious. She's like, I'm gonna die. A coffee break? I'm gonna use that. Do they still hand grenades to minors? Middle of the night. His baseball cards. I think my dad still has his in like a folder with the laminate pages. Yes. Okay, we speak to Paul Martin. Hi, Paul. Oh, Kathy's a genius. You really do? She's just holding it like that. Bye. Interesting. Didn't know it had like a... what those looked like, or they... I didn't know it had the speaker to record, or I don't know that it looked like that. I wonder if it's on the same tape. I don't know. Little King. Dang, comes in hot like a little brat. What does she want? Recording. Oh my God. Love it. Blackmail him back. Oh my gosh. Well, yeah, if you are interrupted watching television in the 60s, you will not catch it again. But nowadays, you have no reason to really be pissed. It's like, you could stream it, there's a rerun. Back in the day, yeah. It's like, I'm not gonna miss my show! That's right. Yes. Ah! Blackmailed your ass. Yes. The slap. The slam. You may leave. She's like, I don't. Got him. What's wrong, sport? He's like, what's he upset about? Oh no. I'm private slave. We are. Me? We are. Don't worry. Oh God. Oh, what I was saying was, earlier. Where, if, it's like, I was where we filmed. It's like, how do you have the cloning aspect? I know that iMovie's actually, I heard that iMovie's pretty good at cloning, or the older one at least, was good at cloning people, you know, where you share a frame. And I did record something where, when I was in high school, where where I was talking to myself, and they did it on iMovie. So I'm like, how do you do in the 1960s? Where you're dealing with film. Like, yeah, you would have to record one, record the other, but I don't care. No. That's how they fix it. They just go, we'll just make. There's a guy that's like practically touching your shoulder. He heard every word. Okay, yeah, and then, you know, it plays this theme song again. Yeah, it's a cute show. It's, I think it's better than some other ones from that era. But yeah, if you like sitcom, family, 60s television, this is for you. It's really interesting seeing the two girls, you know, how different they are, and I think eventually they're going to switch places, will be funny. But yeah, very interesting, different show. I don't think they had done something like that before, you know, not with sitcoms anyway. I think not Freaky Friday, sorry. What's the other one? Parent Trap came out, I think maybe in the 60s. That's a movie, and Haley Mills, I think, you know, played both of the sisters, obviously. Kind of like with, you know, when they remade it years later with Lindsay Lohan in the 1990s. But yeah, I mean, I don't think any other sitcom of this era did something like that, where they had, you know, an actress or an actor or whatever, you know, play roles. And I think I remember reading that she plays another cousin, I think it is, who also looks a lot like Patty and Kathy. So the genetics in the family are just something of fantasy and crazy. but it's in the Patty Duke Show universe. It's a part of that television universe. I'm gonna sneeze. See you guys soon. I'll probably do a movie next, so that'll be good. That'll be fun. So, thanks for watching along with me. All 3 seasons of this show are on YouTube. I know I've said it. The show is on YouTube, but thank you to the person I'm watching it on from the channel's called Classic TV Shows. Thank you for uploading it, because this show isn't really rerun or reran or really syndicated. Syndicated? Is that the right term? Or it's not on television, and I don't think it's on Hulu or anything else. So thank you for uploading it. I don't know how you got your hands on it, but it really is a precious show that a lot of people liked back in the day and a lot of people like now. So thank you for that, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.